As I mentioned, they are Ruby directors. They're very successful in this business. I get to see them every time we go overseas. They always seem to be there. We've met in Mauritius, we've met in Abu Dhabi, many other places, which I can't remember right now. And they're just such a fun, wonderful couple that are passionate about what they do. You know, they are both professionals. This is the interesting part. They're both part-time in NeoLife and they are Ruby directors. Okay, that is the power of our part-time business. Aune, you're an accountant, right? Abraham, I think you work in the transport business. And NeoLife is just their future on top of that. So, guys, welcome. Just share your story with us. Why did you join NeoLife and what has NeoLife done for you?
Wow. Thank you once again, Drew. And to each and everyone in this platform, very good evening. Our names, as Drew just introduced, is Aune and Abraham Kalume. Of course, we are so excited tonight and very humbled to share with you our humble story, our challenges, and our global success that we achieved in NeoLife over the past 15 years. Of course, we are doing this business on part-time. As full-time, I'm an accountant and Abraham is a transport inspector. And it's been really, really a joy, and we are grateful to God for this wonderful opportunity. It has been a journey and a half. Now, it's me who started the business. And the reason why I started the business many years ago, I wanted money. Our story is different. A lot of people, they are starting because of their health. They want to use the product. For me, I did not know about those health and things. I was concerned about poverty. Being raised by a single mom who is unemployed, you will agree with me that poverty and we did not meet in the dictionary. I know the true definition of poverty. Of course, I smell and I taste it. And I remember we grew up so poor that only now or only few years, I realized that things that I thought were luxuries are just basic needs. Things like having tea every day. You know, for us, tea, you can only have it on the occasions if it's a Christmas, if it's a birthday, someone who has just arrived from somewhere. You cannot have tea on it with bread and something butter on it on just a normal day like that. That's how far I was poor. And I am so grateful to my mom that she told me that if you want to live a normal life, you have to go to university, you have to study hard, go to university and get a degree and then get a job. Of course, I'm very grateful because I went to university and I got a job. And then the reality sink in because I realized with a good job, I'm the firstborn in our family. I used to take care of everybody with my salary. Now from my mother, from my siblings, you know, extended family, everybody. And just on the second day of getting a salary, then my income was not enough for the financial, needs. And that is the reason why I looked for an opportunity, or I just wanted to earn extra income. When I started, I did not wanted a lot of money by then because, you know, when you are poor, your mind, you are economical, your mind is also very economical. You don't think of big things. I was just thinking, if I get 1,000, it's enough for me. It will be really be enough to, cover a lot of other expenses. And I think within 6 months in the business, I was a senior manager. And when I was qualifying as a senior manager, of course, I started earning that income. And then along the way, I met Abraham. And I want to tell you, for the over now 15 years, ever since we started NeoLife, we never looked back because the benefits that we got in this business, it's amazing. And I think I should pause here and just give Abraham to share with you some of the benefits that we have enjoyed apart from 1,000 that I wanted to make at that time.
Yeah, hi everyone. Like we heard, I'm Abraham. Indeed, NeoLife has been a wonderful journey this far. I thank my wife because she is the one who brought this opportunity home. And it really found me ready to grab it because I was also financially challenged. As a soldier, when it came to me, I was staying in the base where we were given everything. You get the uniform, the food, the socks, everything. But you get some tips that they call a salary. So it was really frustrating for me. And when Aune got this opportunity, I grabbed it with my two hands. Folks, when I came in, I never looked back, and the rest is a history. So the benefit that I and my wife enjoyed in this opportunity is just wonderful. I can start with money because this was the reason why we joined. You know, within a period of 2 years, we were able to afford things that at that time our peers couldn't afford. We could be able to make sound decision, sound financial decision, because I could recall that our salary, both, it could triple within 2 years. It was triple within 2 years. We start enjoying cars that we like. We extended our home, our house where we live, and we were able to build our retirement home back in the village. And the main great benefit as well that we get was health. I can't imagine one day my family and I slept a night in the hospital, unless perhaps when she was going for delivery of our children. So we left a very healthy lifestyle. And you know, it has just been amazing seeing our kids growing up problem-free from sickness. And of course, the most wonderful thing that came as a surprise from NeoLife, it was the lifestyle. Man, NeoLife cannot just stop being giving us that wonderful and top of the class lifestyle. Like Drew said, over the years now, I also lost counting. We have been at wonderful places around the world. Among them, I remember we were in Big Four, we were in Mauritius, we were in Dubai, we were in Abu Dhabi, all those wonderful destinations, and the courtesy of NeoLife. And the good thing is when you go there, they spoil you at the level that they even give you vouchers to go and shop around. It's such a wonderful thing. And again, the benefit that we see is that we really develop sound friends. Family that want to live like us, we make a positive change into their life. And this is something that you cannot attach a price on it. With NeoLife this far has been a wonderful, and I can just imagine few years to come how it will be if it's like this time. It has been a great journey this far, and I did not make any mistake by accepting this opportunity. Thank you.
Apart from, of course, having those benefits, I mean, there are more, but I want to tell you, we also have encountered some challenges. And I remember very well, like at the beginning, maybe there are also new people in this platform who are just like us, or who are just like us. I remember when we started, some of the challenges that we have encountered is like the proof. I remember when I started the business, I did not even have a driving license. And when I tell the people, or when I talk to people about the business opportunity, that you can make a lot of money, I remember very well, people look at me from head to toe, and they look at a person who, offering an opportunity, and you look like you are the one who needed the most. So the proof was a challenge. But I thank God, because we have sponsors who take care of us, and they said, when you don't have a proof, carry the lifestyle magazine and show the proof. I remember I used to carry the lifestyle magazine where my cousin was featured in those lifestyle magazine, and show everybody that, look, here are the people who have been successful. We used to have bonus rally. I invite those people to come and bonus rally and see other people who were making those money. And when they ask, like, how much do you make? I would answer like, you won't believe me, because I know I don't want to tell people how much I make, because it was not that exciting at that time. And we have challenges like of I remember the fear of talking to people. Like, I was afraid of, how will I talk to people about Kalume if I also don't know really the Kalume, how does it work? How will I make 100 PV? And we have so many fears that, like, new distributors coming in the business, and then they were so excited today, and tomorrow they will tell you, I found another business opportunity that is making more money. But I want to assure you that, like, when you have people who are leaving the business for other networking marketing, over the years, I realized a lot of people who have left the business, they will initially come back because the products that we have here work. The business opportunity, NeoLife, the marketing plan is tested. This is not a fly by night. For the last, as I said, over 10, 15 years, this business has never failed to pay us or to honor the promise that they made. That's why I say this is a solid and a legitimate business that you can trust. And if you just believe in yourself and listen to your upline or the advice that you can do, like, you'll be able to overcome all those challenges.
And you know, folks, this is the right time for us, especially the young generation, to involve ourselves with NeoLife. There is no any other perfect time than today and now, because at the moment, the whole world is crying. It's a global crisis. The job market, they just crashed. Thousands of people are retrenched, and their future looks so dark. Now the only solution that the world has is the networking marketing business. And NeoLife came out to stand at the best above all that I have come across. Because, like my wife said, we have few people who left the business because they were promised good stuff and a quick money. But believe me, within months, years or so, they are coming back because of our marketing plan. That's wonderful. Because of transparency and that absolute integrity, it really brought them back because they felt that they missed that relationship. And you know, as we are living in the entrepreneurial era, young ones now, they are no more interested in job. You know, they get so bored to work the whole 30 days and wait for that one day end of the month to get those few money. So they want to keep on making money every day, every hour also. That's why when you associate yourself with NeoLife, you happen to find the real value of money, because you are dealing with money every day. And young ones these days, they want to work in the comfort of their zone, in the zone of their comfort of their zones, where you sit down, just work online, WhatsApp, and you know, all this Facebook. And NeoLife has all these in places. So, folks, if we are to talk about the right time and the right business, NeoLife at this point in time, it's wonderful.
That is awesome. I'm so pleased you spoke about that, Aaron, because I believe it completely. You know, there's never been a better time to build this business. People need what we have more now than ever before. And so, yes, next year we're celebrating 50 years in South Africa. And we've had 50 years of success on this continent. But I just see the success being expedited because the timing is so beautiful right now. And you know, thank you for sharing your story. And I just love the stories because they're in front of me on my screen. I'm seeing two successful, confident people. But the story gives a little insight into it hasn't always been like that. It's been a journey. What we see on screen today wasn't what started this business those years ago. You started, and you started because, let's go right back to the beginning. You know, Aune, you had a real need. You You weren't running towards a goal. You were running away from your fear of poverty. You had that need. And I think for new distributors, it's important to develop the self-awareness where you can find out what people's needs are. If somebody went and spoke to you about having more energy, you probably wouldn't be here having the conversation today, because you were young, you had energy. They went and they spoke to you about getting out of poverty. They spoke to you about making money. They knew what your need was, right? And then you overcame those obstacles to achieve what you have today.